eti nsam no de CJ waka bebre menien na chese me pesa metie eye adwumayo no mabunu ni adwumayo no kwanya ye befa so nyese ye de ya no
1 million jobs na eba in 3 years time
1 million jobs no and sa hospitals no district hospitals no am pen forecast obesi no won hu say nipa no kasem no kire ya 1 million jobs beba bre ben na eba kwan ben hye ye ben ye gu akwa se eba
yenkotie honorable kanufura atakakra fe eba na fe yetimi atwetwimo enkomo eye.
Mr. Speaker, on the 26th of April 2020, His Excellency the President, as part of his 8th address to the nation on government's efforts to combat the Corona Information Project, now dubbed Agenda 111, will require the government to construct 101 standard district hospitals, 6 new regional hospitals, 1 regional hospital for the Western region, rehabilitation of a Fiakwanta hospital in the Western region, constructing 2 new psychiatric hospitals, construction of a new Accra psychiatric hospital. The objective is to use the local teams comprising of Ghanaian consultants, project managers, and construction firms. It is envisaged that upon the successful completion of Agenda 111, Ghanaians across the country will experience a marked improvement in access to contract works have been completed for 88 sites for the district hospitals. Mr. Speaker, we expect to commence phase 2 construction 3 weeks from now, from 17th August 2021. Work on the National Cathedral is progressing speedily, and following the program of the contractors and with God helping us, the National Cathedral is expected to be officially commissioned on March 6, 2024. Upon completion, the National Cathedral will provide a sacred space for formal religious activities of state and symbolize the enormous contribution of faith to nation building. Mr. Speaker, this state and church partnership envisaged by the President to develop the National Cathedral is on course. An initiative, the 100 CDs a month club, also dubbed Hitwe Biarenswa, will be launched by the trustees of the National Cathedral on August 12, 2021, to give as many Ghanaians as possible the opportunity to be part of the history to build the National Cathedral. The aim of the club is to raise 1 million Ghanaians who will give 100 CDs a month for the construction of the National Cathedral. A special short code 979 has been developed for this purpose. We look forward to Mr. Speaker and all the members of this august house joining the 100 CDs a month club. Our intention of building an entrepreneurial nation is already known. We aim to empower our youth to be at ease and venture into businesses. The cleanup of the financial sector and the invigoration of the entrepreneurial ecosystem is expected to help remove the binding constraints of financing and market linkages for our daring youth. Our focus will remain on establishing a strong value system for entrepreneurship to flourish. Government is today announcing a 1 million jobs initiatives to aggressively respond to the needs of the country. This is to promote growth in SMEs, support new ventures, and stimulate innovation and startups. Women-focused interventions. Mr. Speaker, our women have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. Government is activating a policy to have 20% of procurements awarded to women. Women will also be supported with specific capacity building programs and will be empowered to leverage the danger-sensitive lending policies to be implemented by the Development Bank of Ghana.
CJ.
Yeah.
Bina minister no aboboso na say aka mo how many years?
Few miensa.
Was he aka saying?
Sir, 2024 na ebesi ato aba.
Ja kan few miensa.
Eti be few miensa ne fa.
Yeah.
O dem fa ne sa. Say minister can say mabuna opese wo hye adwuma ase no. O ma ye nhyehyeye e wo sa akohoma sika nso so yi mu say omo beboa omo emma so ene wonwuma wo ye ombe so omasene minim se no ye ade foforo ye ye de ba ana se ye bo agencies bi wo hono mo a omo no so omo a hye adwuma ase dada nep wo hono mo ɛna yɛwɔ youth programs a ɔmo so mabunu na se maslog ne ne keka ho no ɛne baako yi a maami da no yi Yankee Kochi Yankee ɛda no no minim sɛ no NBSSI sɛ no so na ɔmo bɛfa support ɔmo anase we ye different nhyehyɛyɛ ɔmo de ba kwasi because unim ɛnti na mibisa sa aka how many years no sɛ 3.5 years promises bebree wɔ hɔ no mo a muntumi nwieye eti sɛ foforo bɛka ho yɛbɛyɛ we a anhwɛ ya wo don sa soso nneɛma bebree mu a wuntumi nwieye
okay yɛntwetwe nkɔmɔ yi kwasi
CJ Yanko Humano Sunafe, and Honorable Kwaku Ricketts Hagan, a member of parliament for Cape Coastal constituency, Yanine and Kasa. Honorable, what's your Kayam watching? Yo, Uncle Bibi Aboquano pay. Yeah, no, but I say, I never parliament.
Unfortunately.
Right, then ahead of the media budget review, no, NDC will pick some information. No, you have information.
I'm we can't just come with taking information you're taking the budget now, finance minister now media review. And some people are already different from what was worth in the last budget. And yet surprising there over there when maybe to on the tax on because there is nothing new. Now, what would other years starting on the new program are outside of introducing under what is called the Youth Bank program under CARE. This CARE program keeps expanding, and we don't know where the money for that a bit about.
Now, but first of all, I can keep on expanding. If he able to hefa or they to
as some of thing, if he says that we need you funding there and I'll stick with the appropriation level of 2021 now, and then he tried to tell us that nothing is actually changing in the budget. Care a year on ever come out some in the budget. There was no mention of this 1 million jobs being created under this youth bank. So the question is it a new program, and how is that program going to be funded? Another or your program that our the care man rule it out.
No, but in changing there as part of one policy, what's about Ben Muno. The last 4 years, they know continuity. We'll good worry, and because of that, if they are talking about 1 million jobs, it's obvious there. Obotumama.
No, that is not the point. When you are reading, who budget or a different from your manifesto promises.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But
who budget, must be there, even if they are your manifesto promises. Those programs should be backed by the money now as by them project. That is why we draw the budget. The budget is basically a wishful thinking of the government backed by the money for those wishes. Now, if you bring a program, now every now and then you introduce something new to the program, but you don't tell us where you can be super, then it becomes worrying.
But are you saying there as part of the presentation, one share baby ma skabefiaba moza juma?
Well, I'm sure you heard that you said it's absolutely no new money. Now, let's the same year review budget. Also, there in the last 6 months, they have to part of increasing and yet that, and then when yet that one for so far, but that is around 334 billion from the last budget of 291, which was said of these 6 months we have added about 40 billion to our budget. Now, the question then becomes, what have they done with it? Now America in there. They did an upfront load of financing, which means that in the last 6 months, Sika was spending or a part of the reason why they have to go and borrow more. My question now is that upfront loading for the first 6 months now, what are you doing for the next 6 months? Without asking for any more money, are you going to do any more front uploading, and where is that money going to come from? Because if there, no, you seem to have exhausted it.
Honorable.
Yes, the money where the money has gone.
Okay. Honorable, and specifically, Agenda 111 will provide the basis of what to Daya.
Well, Agenda 111 was a year ago. I believe it's April of 2020. The president came. Now, what they said was that the project was going to cost 1.4 billion. Now it has come out that this project of 1.4 billion is now going to be 700 million, which is like half of it. So the question becomes that valuation for the project, you know, why another they have decided to build less. That is why the cost has come down. Because if you look at just basically the cost of materials even in the market, cement and everything, since this announcement for 111 was made, you know, cost of materials and everything will also. You will expect some variation even in the initial amount of 1.4 billion that they give. How come that money has gone down to 700 billion? There are questions to be asked in this budget.
No, but
we didn't just get excited about we don't want money, we don't want tax, we don't want that. What the people was and we should open our eyes and ask questions.
I know Hagan, but at the end of the day, Agenda 111 is achievable.
Well, it's been a year now. Nothing has happened. Let's see what happens in the next year, and the year after, and the year after. And then we can say it's not about Obutima. You can't talk for things to happen. You have to actually, in the end, do it.
Honorable, my final question, my Marco. At the time I ban do basic cathedral, no, then minority in parliament. No one reaction here then.
But
Chana bisa at the time I ban do pedosi cathedral, no. What was the reaction of the minority in parliament?
Oh, I think that is the reaction of minority or a public side that we were actually against it because we thought that in number about dying. And not a cathedral at this stage. Not that cathedral is more important, but in order of priority, there are things like hospitals and schools with a free education that should come first before a cathedral. Yeah, and it's not only minority, but Ghanaians in general have an objection to this. In the long run, the money is not coming from government coffers, but they are raising the money. If you are able to point out what's the money? 100 Ghana cities a month. God save us.
Honorable Mabacho, between one reaction then and a 2024 March, Waba Commission project, you know, what would you say?
Yeah. And the project, as long as I know, hasn't even started.
No. The Honorable Minister cared the project progressively Orokodo. He said that in Parliament.
Well, what does that mean?
It means the project in Orokodo.
And the project in one starting.
Okay, granted they won't start in 2024 March, Waba Commission.
Oh, another wishful thinking. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm not a player, so I can't predict whether it will happen or not.
No, but Honorable, it means that you don't believe anything at this government, Becca. More can be and Jindi.
I mean, this government is promises upon promises, taking those what was it? Many was not boom. So much so, yet when you look around, there's nothing to show for it. The hardship is real. But yet the government is praising, itself. Of course, we yet haven't seen.
No, go back. My name is Honorable.
Yeah, Honorable.
Honorable, will you be honest and candid? Sir, through this COVID, economies have crashed, but through it all, Ghana are buying home modern. Will you be that honest, Honorable?
And what they know anything, it mustn't be what in the economy or in health. You have to segregate the issue too. Now, actually, I mean, very few governments in the world, when they come from COVID, Chendam Apeli Wagan. You remember the 1 billion from IMF, the 100 million from the World Bank, changing what they call the stabilization funds where you could get some money out of it, private funding and everything. So that bank cannot even complain that they didn't, when you had resources for COVID, the resources were there. Yes, it is granted that COVID affected every corner of the world. But ask yourself, why is it that Ghana got a deficit of 16% during on the COVID year, when neighboring countries and other African countries were getting less, much less? On COVID, this government was already on the life support machine pre-COVID before we got to COVID. And then analogy on health. Doctor scientists will tell you, medical scientists will tell you that COVID or affect those, and I'm talking about health in terms of COVID. COVID or affect those with underlying illness more than those without. And normally the people who die, they die as a result of the underlying illness. Now, what COVID when you translate that into economy, Ghana's economy was already on the life support machine. So Ghana's economy had underlying illness before the COVID came, and COVID not tipping over.
All right. Because yeah, phone abunsi. Yeah, the end and I say, Honorable Yadasi Pisana Pony. Okay, so Honorable Kwekuriket Hagan is a former deputy finance minister, and I know how to come on.
CJ Mepacho on the mid-year budget review, 1 or 2 beer, my so I was a Ghana for Ninas was so. Number 1, the National Cathedral, no, your best rare, a secretary bien shano, 100 Ghana per month. Ghana for Yenfire Hunjim. It's a national call. And the ABY 100 Ghana per month, may 100 Ghana per month. CJ and Kakranka de Bois. Mebacho. I know a buying is what at the end of the day. Yeah, they are. Mebacho Mama Nancy. Yabatre. Yeah, they are. You see more money. Into the Empire Hunjim DNC. They are a bebua or mine. But young Koya name agenda 1 Yabatre. And I mean, and I said, you are there, or tap it up in the rescue here. Who are bombing able to crocra. But National Cathedral, and you know, Yemfire Hunjim. Yeah. But number 2, most importantly, CJ, Agenda 111. Look, MPP government, Yankano Crunch Room. Slogans, you know, too much. Nemro mobile buy mono. $1 million per constituency. 1 district, 1 factory. 1 village, 1 dam. Maybe I 1.
Yeah.
CJ. These are policies.
1 constituency, 1 ambulance.
I don't know, manka.
Yeah.
You understand? But at the end of the day, a mobile buy mono. Yansha between the omokaye and the omaye. It is very important. But still, as a slogans in your mode because they believe say slogans so they are copper what day. Do FM, yeah, tough. A cobia team. And you are buying back medasi, Ubenya Chesige. And you are buying back no the slogan banner agenda 111. May Babe see hospitals in the idea. The president told us. His Excellency, the number 1 gentleman, a catcher, you say, in 1 year, those hospitals are mobile. And what happened to it? Okokati Sword, Eastern Regional Hospital. Okokati Sword, ewo. Mekaipa, everywhere ya buame. Obo me na muto krono na wo mam information.
Eastern Region, they say, minister na the presentation mu no. Or say ensase no. Say it's like omuka se yebe si dan no adan po. Eno omo hwehwe nsase hin na wasi esi no nananom hemfo ne mpanimfo e wose omo ni omuhie mu no afei no omahwie eti na chese adwuma no be hyase agasi afei no omo be start
eno ye
na kwasi wunim
eno ye da bi de o kan ni ye for project no
district hospital
district. Thank you meba. So does it mean say at the time our president catcher you say within a year no preparation be no my in the first place, everyone
One man nsɛm no ani na ho.
Exactly.
Esan say mpanfo bu baby sa ne abofra ko afuom na wo so ane niema na wo hye ne bo say ye duru ha na hye no ahome ne ye duru ho no anhye no a
edi asemba emuna nanam
enti say wo se besi number of hospitals within 1 year Ghana ni a wo tie de the expectation is afene be so no
of course
na ne important mo a ye se besi bi ho ne aye den yesi
a project.
It is a fin do na kasa wa fiansa na ye
pensa me odia me ba hompo at the time on and you see enya fe see a better comparison but I believe say on ade no wo ya me ka say ABY anye ni ye because ne forms woni a o say me hia fi won forms wo so that me be si wanan a based on the forms wo we ye no me hu ni bi I advance it now the time na NDC for so my with all due respect to them flimsy excuses about their e-blocks at the time I know my flimsy excuses about their e-blocks say and sase no manya baby omunya no e wonre mu ni ade when they were also planning 200 e-blocks former President Mahama Bekaye no. What was he thinking?
Okay. Because I'm going to Dr. Ebo Texan, or a senior lecturer, Department of Economics at the University of Ghana here in Legon. Dr. Mame watching, upon Bokodie.
I'm Patrol, Yamado, upon Bokona, Michia, with you for.
And telephone in so Doc, say, you take media budget reviewer. What should be the expectations? Doc?
I have no expectation, let's say, Minister of Finance, no, and so about Parliament, no, but says first half of the year, no, and she said, year 2 at the beginning of the year, you really budget, no, and she said, no, concern. Now, say, yeah, man, I'm concerned, and so, you did 2 honor, now, say, or revise it, the estimates. Now, second half of the year, no, so, no, until no, constitutional, until not normally about her, not. Oba ebi anọ si o nya supplementary budget kaka na sikani bi o ha ankuko ye nti won top up money na the to asun ni say this year oba no o say oba no on be 6k dia and share how you do 2 at the beginning of the year no and no na audition nti very refreshing say for the first time in so many years no there was no supplementary budget.
Okay, because now can be say we know innovation. Is it the first time aban bi about so media budget maybe say skabia yemfa to bi anso so emba is it the first time, Doc?
It's the first time in many years, but me to me say in see that because I've not made that historical check. I cannot comment on that, but for some time now, I think this is the first time.
Okay, and you say aban ne kase maybe say skabia memfa to fofobia emma. What should it tell the ordinary Ghanaian? For instance, the Ghanaian on the street, and then I buy no confess can we and another besa and Juma Akabusumisia Eda enemy Doc.
2021 budget really much more. And she said that why you had the budget special taxes. And she said that why you some income from oil. Yeah, there no. So she said no. Na yeah, China say this year no she show more to no. Nyama cost to sena I'm expecting no. And that is the implication of their minister na kind. But what's budget more? One thing I know we hear you can't over the years. And they say I should you better mobilize revenue. Because countries are developing their economy, no. Domestic revenue mobilization and nobody funding of development. In over time, then I can say, you have informal sector, no. You have going to the informal sector now. You have formalized your move to the extent, say, you bet me I could get taxes for more. Now, they are talking, say, you Ghana card now, you move a break, you know. CCI, no, and Ghana revenue, everybody using as your 10 numbers. And 2 there 2 weeks, you know, Ghana have a cancer, oh, CCI there, you won't go for I say, you taxes here more. And they are very refreshing.
And for instance, a Doc on the taxes, you had the mention of revenue, assurance, compliance, and enforcement, race.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he made mention of it there.
I don't know, I'm saying unit under the Ministry of Finance. I'm sure, say, you move like mobilization drive, no, a customer ministry, no.
Yeah.
I'll show you no. It's a step in the right direction. Oceans were even tax audit here, almost bumping here to make sure say almost the car. And so Mutia, your cocoa taxes. And budget now, there are a lot of initiatives, especially on revenue mobilization. I am at the past, Ministry of Finance and our government, if you say a bit to me, I'm a revenue about.
Okay.
The other things were ever buying, say, projections for oil prices and revenue being for oil, no. Oil price that consume kakra since they are also to say some more revenue baby. Into shares to show my now. I mean, especially with regards to Ghana Cares program, no, and how to get the economy recovery, no. And I say recommend government for recommend government for total initiatives for Ghana to recover.
Okay, you can't sound and I share effect in the next 6 months, moving into the next financial year, Doc.
Yeah. The good thing is that also policies are under CARES program now. These are the right initiatives. I say every economy will go through a turbulent time. Say that I cause one the pandemic. No, I say yeah. Now, yeah, I thought soon say Ghana, share from March 2020 to this time, share mitigation measures and measures to contain the COVID now. Yeah, compared to other countries in Africa. Now, I say third wave there, but the because quite fast containing first 2 waves, no. It will not contain third wave because in Shishabia, I have to and if you they are funded very good initiatives, creating jobs for 1 million and ensure they encourage the youth into entrepreneurship through the Ghana Enterprises Agency and in all other allied agencies, other Ministry of Trade, the industry. Ninya say third wave of pandemic, no. Alcohol drink the play. And they say, as Ghanaians in our own way, say, for social distance and for wearing of masks in public, because in this, now, I could do baby, now the alternative, government wants to lock it down. Lock it down. And today is the time we need to look forward. Government projections are why it depends on the fact that we move beyond the COVID. It is very important because your president and now Obi the vacancy and me pay the mention marks now COVID. No. It is important that if our economy recover, the only thing is just a bit Myanmar revenue mobilization. Almost sharing say the funny it depends on the fact that the economy, private sector never recover how to increase the economy by expanding and then collect that revenue.
Right, Dr. Mamidosina, Yanfa Insiha, Yerasifa. Dr. Abotaxen, senior lecturer, Department of Economics, University of Ghana, and Yaneno Atretre and Common Quasi.
CJ, Yanda Docasi, indeed, Wamayan Church Monty at least. OBOT and none of pay the mid-year budget review there, yeah. But answer now, Becca Doc, Donna, ABY, Nanka can send me.
Yeah. Near Kafa hospitals in a home.
Yeah, hospitals in a home.
Sir, who share MPP Amanu Kono? Yeah. But Tayo Mudisi or money so, even from Abatwa Yedi Kato year 2016, dear your mother by a BC and name more. Yeah. It would be any one more Becassa and yet. And nay, Senka 1 district, 1 factory. Senka district Bia, ya was a factory no ho. And now Senka ye to me who say factories no. Ye rear a bia 30, ye rear 20, ya a year Juma, and near Mane wood jason in ye. nipa enya adwuma wo mu nie na yewie one constituency
that time Michael Befi deputy trade and industry minister ebaha also maybe 104
okay
and my employee nipa saying
yeah juma
me bacho ma member mu from this angle me dream say etoda ya na ye politicians ye momunya a lot of excuses just say ye momunya omo dodo ABY I believe say every responsible government and now every responsible party in opposition would the say would be monitor the one in government and nyoma onye ni now would ya to happen so said there be these are the loopholes and to me ba metumi aye and wo yes and it means say why ye all the feasibility studies and who say a deal with strategy we are me be ba e be ye juma every responsible opposition party and no never say we now NDC is in opposition. They have to be responsible and they say omobe fa buying we a dear no munye ni we dear ni buy betumi aye MPP in opposition then fantastic ojo say one district one factory omode bakwa one village one down omode bakwa one constituency dollar one constituency 4 million 1 million per one constituency no ojo say omode bakwa ABY they thought through omotina se dwen ho say si ye ba ban mu na si ye to me release $1 million per constituency this country will be developed omo dwen ho say ye the one village one dam e called Nofa e be boa irrigation amanduane akoso until they thought through everything one district one factory until at the end of the day why you weighing na and no na what say your homework whilst you are at home and your school ni ye wa ba ban mu enti wo fie na homework ye dia ma no a wa ya yenim se watcha o be school o be catch teacher say ena me call ye no na light off quarantine me ma me so candle ne dum ye ena candle ne dum ye candle no kran ka be hye me ma me enti ye dum ye no na me ma me si ade asa ye nkoda flimsy. And if you come to power now the culture say afa na me facing say problem what are you telling us
kwasi we nyina kosi say abanya abetwam abanya wote suei no asem krona mfom so krona repetition no mistakes no na ye say no
Ghana for your refi asem
exactly o sije no
Ghana for your refi
your state institutions
Ghana for your refi
asem what the any say wo ankasa no na no me ne National Development Planning Commission pani kasa na mi bisa ne say wo bi aba no abetwe ne de agum ye be ye omuka ede se ye tumi aya enka ne ye ni ha wo mayimu enti ye be ye dan ne tumi ahwe hu say wasem no a wo ka no anye bia eye feasible say ade we ubetumi aye birben na wo beye no wan tumi anya apart from say ye to abayi we free ho no aso ye wade foforo bi ye betumi aya na because ne ye nim ne say edu ho a ye kwoto aba ne ye we free but etoda projects ahoro no ne MPP anwie no NDC ba want to aso so obeto aso kura ombesa hyase enu ho no sika ebose ye de ye no etumi ya de foforo eboro so
na mo so abeja
enhyehyɛ ye ba ne de begu ho no mo say ade na wo ka no within 3 years no bewie say ye 2 years a wo bewie ye ntumi anya ne sa de ane kwasi say ya ne ebekɔ no
right enti ever the bankrata na poso no ento awo so egua bankrata no na answer na obehya se kura no ho me so kakra na ye hya se free adomonline.com na fe yenhwe okwadomonline.com 3 alleged national security operatives another remanded over EC boss's husband's vehicle theft.
Ghanaian Times say aba
Madam Jimensa nukunu ka
Adom online you say ya chichi mu na da ho no
enti okin kan ya obehu nchire mu ni pa
yes national security operatives so enya ordinary people
on yemiensa
ana ma ya dey
nipa ba ko eka ho
isi boss kunu ka ene o ma ko hwia
enti story ni details no Adom online
agava boss you
ana makuzo eka ho check out what happened when Black Sherif came face to face with a lecturer on campus so we saw video na trending Black Sherif UPSA na mo catch election say lecture onni mu no when your friend Black Sherif no wajini din pa Ghana ha obi ani mu no
superstar aso
all this and more adomonline.com bakoso wa ha kami adoma ukwada ebe 4th August holiday and also adomonline
holiday
and the woman here
4th August
ye bedia fuda abusia yadio the Ghanaian Times ebe hyasie na kratafamiensa Ahmed Swale ni wuo no se nipa ne kum no se eye den wo firi mu no da bon krata yi se atani general se omugu so ye nhwehwe mu den na Ahmed Swale no kita phones mienu ote ase no no kita phones mienu iPhone baako iPhone 7 ana Huawei anam kan say Huawei smartphone so baako e ka ho ni nyina na lock da so na ansa na ombetumi abie no omoma US for na bo a omo na omatumi abie enti informations ahoro ne documents ahoro ne pictures videos ye wo ameswale ne phones so no afei na omo study no mahu omo a testing no ne WhatsApp messages ne emails ahoro ni nyina omo study eti ameswale dia ni so obi tina ba bi ka so na omabunu agu omasuma eni atani genu akom na hye bedwama koche stage a omaduru e won hwehwemu a omo ye emu isi dia no so e wo ha sei na enu de eda Adom online dia na chese ya wie ho na CJ okuni daily graphic
fanu twato na Ghana for kwadwo Ghana for kwadwo
walandi amansa kwadwo amansa kwadwo na finance minister no krade o say ya bubum etu de ma me mefa daily guide na memfa sorry daily guide mu no ene emrahye bedwani a no wo asin of yesi ne problems no aye double trouble aye bebre efise ma no itifo so e de wo ho ababagim na CJ me so de no FDA for say omo approve 2 more COVID-19 vaccines ye no free Ghana ko afo no
Professor Duncan ko afo no
wo musi mienu for export chese ombetumi dia ko we omuse omuhwehwemu ne omaye nyina no omaye hu se eye krojen na enuro mienu nie ba ko de Spike Vas ena Pfizer BioNTech enso eka ho
ni na Ghana he ya na ye
yes eti munchire mu nyina no ene se woto de ubonkrata daily guide ebi emu abetumi akenkan kama
David Techimensi no say special greetings to you ABY